Welcome to twoquestions.tv. With me today is Sebastian Salicru, and we're talking about leadership development. Welcome to twoquestions.tv. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. Joining me today is Sebastian Salicru. He's a business psychologist who specializes in leadership and organizational development. He's also the author of this book, Leadership Results, which we're talking about today. Hi, Sebastian. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Good morning. How are you?
I'm just fine. Yes, it's morning for you. You are where again?
Sydney, Australia.
Sydney, Australia. And I am on the complete other side of the world, I think. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it's evening here for me. Well, okay. I really enjoyed your book, and it's always nice to read the work of another scholarly person. You really unpack leadership in such detail, and I read so many books, especially on this topic, and I hadn't seen it approached in this way before. So kudos on a wonderful, wonderful book.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
In your book, you say that leadership can be learned, but paradoxically not taught. Can you explain a little bit what you meant by that?
Of course. Look, I think that when we talk about learning, there are different levels, if you like. The first is the acquisition of information, which you can acquire by reading books, listening podcasts, and so forth. The next one is you acquire skills, how you do things. But the third one is a bit more tricky, is what we call being, what entails the being. And this includes things like values, character, developing character, which is very important for leadership.
Sure.
And this usually is learned by experience, life experiences, usually unpleasant experiences, sometimes what we call initiations. And that's not something you can teach directly. You know, it requires for people to really process those experiences. So coaching is a good example of how we do that. So I feel that sometimes many leaders get to positions of, let's call leadership, formal leadership, and they like a bit of that maturity, if you like, of that wisdom to be effective and good leaders.
You said something interesting, and I don't know if our viewers caught it, but you said that character is important in leadership. Now, I know why, but I'd love for you to share with our audience why that's important, because it is so important. Why is character so important?
It is. Look, character, at the end of the day, it means that you will do what you believe in, your values, your principles, regardless or despite of the pressure against that. And we live in a very complex world, and sometimes we are faced with conflicts of interests. So unless leaders have that strength of character, we get things we see all the time, corruption, injustice, not being there to serve the people that you're supposed to serve, but self-serving. So character in today, more than ever before, with the problems we face in the world, is extremely important. It's been having that clarity of who you are, where you're going, and despite all these pressures, you will continue to be loyal to that and authentic.
Yeah. Okay, I just realized that I used up my two. My two questions, and I used up my two questions. That's all I'm allowed. Right. So, okay, we're going into a bonus round because I can't resist. I want to make sure that we leave our viewers with something they can implement. So someone's watching this show right now wanting to develop into the most effective, engaging leader possible. What advice do you have for that person?
I think initially they should look at really what is their purpose in the world. Ask themselves questions. When I look at the world around me, how do I feel? How do I fit in? How am I connected to that? And get a clarity of identity and purpose on who they are. Explore that. Usually it's better to do it with somebody else because we are too close. Again, the coaching, the mentoring piece comes in. And take it from there. Respond in a way that how it feels like for you, and take it from there. It's a process of discovery, I have to say. You know, where is your core? What concerns you about the world that is happening today? How you connected to that, and follow that.
Indeed.
That would be my advice.
It's wonderful advice. This just
Thank
became
you.
one of my favorite interviews. And I say this on occasion. I always wish I had more questions, but there's a reason to the madness. All right. So Sebastian, thank you so much for joining me today. Wonderful book, wonderful interview. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you, and all your audience. Thank you. All the best.
Okay, viewers, this is the book, okay? Leadership Results. And we'll have a link in the show notes for you today so you can pick up your copy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.